And one hot topic investors are watching this week is the Federal Reserve, the central bank on the verge of raising interest rates for the first time in years. But John Hilsenrath is here, and he says consumers have nothing to fear because mortgage rates will stay low for quite some time. So we need to you need to break this down for us and keep it simple.
Right. So we're paying a lot of attention to what the Fed is going to do. I've written a million stories about it this year. But the bottom line is, for two reasons, interest rates are going to stay low even after the Fed starts raising them. First of all, the U.S. economy and the global economy are still fairly weak. They're not going gangbusters. And in an environment like that, the Fed can't raise interest rates a lot. They might push them up a little bit, but they're not going to be moving up very fast. The other thing is that the Fed has telegraphed. They've already told us that they don't expect to raise interest rates very aggressively after they do this first move, because inflation is also very low. So we are going into a period where once we get this first move off the Fed's table, there's going to be a very slow progression of follow-up interest rate increases. And if you look back to the 2004 to 2006 period, that was the last time the Fed raised interest rates, we actually didn't see much movement in mortgage rates. In fact, we got a housing boom while the Fed was raising rates.
I was going to say, so that first interest rate hike, might it take some that are on the sidelines? Might it bring in some of that pent-up demand where they're going to fear interest rates going even higher, so they'll jump in on the first hike?
I don't think it's going to be fear. I think what's going to happen is that when the Fed does this, people are going to wake up and say, hey, the world didn't end. I can get on with my life. I can go out and refinance my mortgage or take out a new mortgage.
Live their lives that way based on what the Fed's going to do, but
particularly in the markets, I think the markets are going to realize that the world didn't end when the Fed does this, and they're going to get on with the party.
So, good time to get to refinance right now?
You should refinance when it's right for you. If it's an opportunity now, you should go ahead and do it.
All right, John Hilsenrath, thank you for keeping it simple.
Okay.
We'll be right back.